Black Swans by Banjo Paterson, Andrew Barton. As I lie at rest on a patch of clover in the western park when the day is done, I watch as the wild black swans fly over with their phalanx turned to the sinking sun, and I hear the clang of their leader crying to a lagging mate in the rearward flying, and they fade away in the darkness dying, where the stars are mustering one by one. O ye wild black swans, twere a world of wonder for a while to join in your westward flight, with the stars above and the dim earth under, through the cooling air of the glorious night. As we swept along on our pinions winging, we should catch the chime of a church bell ringing, or the distant note of a torrent singing, or the far-off flash of a station light. From the northern lakes with the reeds and rushes, where the hills are clothed with a purple haze, where the bellbirds chime and the songs of thrushes make music sweet in the jungle maze, they will hod their course to the westward ever, till they reach the banks of the old grey river, where the waters wash, and the reed beds quiver in the burning heat of the summer days. O ye strange wild birds! Will ye bear a greeting to the folk that live in that western land? Then for every sweep of your pinions beating ye shall bear a wish to the sunburnt band. To the stalwart men who are stoutly fighting with the heat and drought and the dust storm smiting, yet whose life somehow has a strange inviting, when once to the work they have put their hand. Facing it yet, O my friend, stout-hearted, what does it matter for rain and shine, for the hopes deferred and the gain departed? Nothing could conquer that heart of thine, and thy health and strength are beyond confessing as the only joys that are worth possessing. May the days to come be as rich in blessing as the days we spent in the auld lang syne. I would fain go back to the old grey river, to the old bush days when our hearts were light, but, alas! Those days they have fled forever, they are like the swans that have swept from sight. And I know full well that the strangers' faces would meet us now in our dearest places, for our day is dead and has left no traces but the thoughts that live in my mind tonight. There are folk long dead, and our hearts would sicken, we should grieve for them with a bitter pain. If the past could live and the dead could quicken, we then might turn to that life again. But on lonely nights we should hear them calling, we should hear their steps on the pathways falling, we should loathe the life with a hate appalling in our lonely rides by the ridge and plain. Asterisk. In the silent park is a scent of clover, and the distant roar of the town is dead. And I hear once more, as the swans fly over, their far-off clamor from overhead. They are flying west, by their instinct guided, and for man likewise is his fate decided, and griefs apportioned and joys divided by a mighty power with a purpose dread.